Okay guys, if you're wondering why episode 2 is not out yet, I'm still editing that video, and this is episode 3 because this is the episode with all the friends. I've already recorded episode 2 and episode 3, but episode 3 will be uploaded before episode 2, and I'm sorry about that. It's just that some technical difficulties is editing right now, so without further ado, enjoy Marvel Superheroes Hunger Games Simulator. See you then. Kai Smarty Pants here, and we are here with superheroes, Marvel superheroes, and villains to be whatever. I don't really know. Star-Lord stays at the cornucopia for resources. Thanos runs away. Kitty Pryde runs away. Piper runs away. Doctor Doom and Loki fight for a bag, and Doctor Doom gives up and retreats. Angel runs away. Iceman runs away. Hawkeye grabs a jar of fishing bait, while Connor gets fishing gear. Magneto, the Thing, Mancheese, and Gamora share everything they've gathered before running. Human Torch runs away from the cornucopia. Cyclops grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Black Widow stays at the cornucopia for resources. Groot cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Thor grabs a backpack and retreats. Storm, Wolverine, and Senor Jack work together to get as many supplies as possible. The Hulk receives a trident from inside the cornucopia. Captain America and Ronan fight for a bag. Captain America gives up and retreats. And Oxymoron Gaming kills the Beast for his supplies. Rocket Raccoon runs away from the cornucopia. Invisible Woman runs away from the cornucopia. Mr. Fantastic grabs a sword. Drax runs away from the cornucopia. Kai accidentally steps on... Oh my gosh, every single time. I'm so done with this. No, I can't do this anymore. If you can still hear me, I'm really... Green Goblin, the Hulk, and Spider-Man get into a fight. Green Goblin triumphantly kills them both. Drax begs for Magneto to kill him. He refuses, keeping Drax alive. Thanos overhears Star-Lord and Mancheese talking in the distance. Captain America constructs a shack. Rogue defeats Storm in a fight but spares her life. Doctor Doom, Ronan, Piper, and Cyclops track down and kill Kitty Pryde. Why are the villains and the heroes working together, by the way? Black Widow sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Invisible Woman thinks about the home that she doesn't have because she lives in like a giant spaceship or something because they're superheroes and they're rich. Iron Man searches for firewood. Angel runs away from the Thing. Well, yeah, you better run away from the Thing. It's a thing. Senor Jack, Loki, and Rocket Raccoon hunt for other tributes. Oxymoron Gaming picks flowers. Iceman practices his archery. Wolverine, Thor, Connor, Hawkeye, and Mr. Fantastic hunt for other tributes. Human Torch receives an explosive from yeah, he could just set it off because his whole body is made of, like, fire. Yeah, that's just ultimate win right there. I don't know how that guy would not win. Honestly. Okay, so 6 people have died. Connor, Human Torch, and Thor sleep in shifts. Gamora begs for the Thing to kill her. He refuses, keeping Gamora alive. Star-Lord, Piper, and Cyclops start fighting, but Piper runs away as Star-Lord kills Cyclops. Okay. Green Goblin, Thanos, Storm, and Rogue tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Ronan shoots an arrow at Black Widow, but misses and kills Loki instead. Nice job, Ronan. Nice freaking job. Yeah, you just killed your own, like, best friend. Senor Jack thinks about winning. Oh, when you get a bit cocky... You know what happens, right? You don't win. Hawkeye fends Doctor Doom, Mr. Fantastic, and Captain America away from his fire. Invisible Woman lets Oxymoron Gaming into her shelter. Magneto and Drax track down and kill Wolverine. Angel tends to his wounds. Rocket Raccoon sees a fire but stays hidden. Iron Man receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Iceman thinks about winning. Mancheese receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Gamora receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Thanos picks flowers. Rogue dies from an infection. The Thing runs away from Green Goblin. Invisible Woman makes a slingshot. Iceman picks flowers. Magneto camouflages himself in the bushes. Doctor Doom diverts Thor's attention and runs away. Ronan receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Mr. Fantastic discovers a cave. Storm camouflages herself in the bushes. Iron Man sprains his ankle while running away from Drax. That was just pretty pathetic. Captain America tends to Senor Jack's wounds. Hawkeye poisons Mancheese's drink. He drinks it and dies. Human Torch, Black Widow, Oxymoron Gaming, Connor, and Star-Lord hunt for other tributes. Angel collects fruit from a tree, and Piper constructs a shack. Invisible Woman quietly hums. Thor looks up at the night sky. Green Goblin and Doctor Doom set up camp for the night. Rocket Raccoon fends Human Torch, Hawkeye, and Storm away from his fire. Magneto attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Gamora convinces Mr. Fantastic to snuggle with her. Ronan and Piper hold hands. Star-Lord looks at the night sky. The thing receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Black Widow receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Captain America bashes Iceman's head against a rock several times. Drax and Connor tell stories about themselves to each other. Angel receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Iron Man receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Senior Jack convinces Thanos to snuggle with him. Oxymoron Gaming tries to sing himself to sleep. Star-Lord receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Piper picks flowers. The Thing discovers a cave. Doctor Doom injures himself. Ronan travels to higher ground. Black Widow discovers a river. Invisible Woman attacks Iron Man, but he manages to escape. Magneto, Thor, and Captain America unsuccessfully ambush Oxymoron Gaming, Drax, and Connor, who kill them instead. Angel strangles the Green Goblin with a rope. Human Torch taints Gamora's food, killing her, probably by putting too much spice in it. Thanos sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Hawkeye searches for a water source. Senior Jack sprains his ankle while running away from Rocket Raccoon. Mr. Fantastic discovers a river. Storm fishes. The Thing and Mr. Fantastic sleep in shifts. Black Widow falls into a frozen lake and drowns.
Black Widow, baby!
Oxymoron Gaming severely slices Invisible Woman with a sword. Storm looks at the night sky. Rocket Raccoon and Hawkeye run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Piper thinks about winning. Human Torch tries to sing himself to sleep. Star-Lord fends Thanos, Iron Man, and Angel away from his fire. Connor attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Senior Jack cooks his food before putting his fire out. Ronan loses sight of where he is. Drax and Doctor Doom huddle for warmth. Thanos tries to spearfish with a trident. Senior Jack and Doctor Doom work together for the day. Ronan discovers a cave. Iron Man tends to Oxymoron Gaming's wounds. The Thing searches for firewood. Rocket Raccoon and Star-Lord work together for the day. Human Torch diverts Angel's attention and runs away. Storm picks flowers. Mr. Fantastic and Drax fight Connor and Hawkeye, and Mr. Fantastic and Drax survive. Rip Connor. Piper thinks about Mr. Fantastic stays awake all night. Star-Lord tends to Iron Man's wounds. Oxymoron Gaming receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Human Torch throws a knife into Rocket Raccoon's head. Doctor Doom sees a fire but stays hidden. Angel, Drax, and Storm cheerfully sing songs together. Piper destroys Ronan's supplies while he is asleep. Thanos severely injures the Thing and leaves him to die. Senior Jack receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Human Torch defeats Ronan in a fight but spares his life. Angel steals from Oxymoron Gaming while he isn't looking. Oh yeah, that's that sweet, sweet revenge right there. Mr. Fantastic, Iron Man, Senior Jack, and Doctor Doom form a suicide pact, killing themselves. Star-Lord picks flowers, Storm injures herself. Piper repeatedly stabs Drax to death with scythe. Thanos dies from hunger. Angel tends to Star-Lord's wound. Human Torch spears Ronan in the abdomen. Piper screams for help. Storm is awoken by nightmares. Oxymoron Gaming cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Storm receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Star-Lord hunts for other tributes. Piper, Human Torch, and Angel get into a fight, and Angel triumphantly kills them both. Storm decapitates Star-Lord with a sword. Angel falls into a pit and dies. The Storm is officially the winner of this challenge. If you want to be in one of these, then just ask me down in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next episode of Hunger Games Simulator.